Hello, my friends. I have another book by another teacher that I know. I worked with her for many, many years with her and her husband. And she just published her first book. So happy for her. I've been talking with her and she's been giving me some tips because I want to publish a book also. So I asked her permission to read her story that she wrote and published, and she said that I could read it on this channel. So here it is. It's called The Flamingo with Two Left Feet by Patti Bonesteel. So she is the author, and I've been looking. I don't see the illustrator, but her dedication is very sweet. It says, "To my wonderful husband Bob, I choose you as my forever partner as we continue our dance through life. Thank you for supporting my dreams and being my best friend. Your love amazes me." Very sweet. They're a very sweet couple. I would also like to thank my four beautiful daughters, Carrie, JJ, Dee Dee, and Tracy, for their encouraging words and support. So here we go. Are you ready? All right. I think I should probably put my glasses on. Fernando looked down at his feet and mumbled, "No flamingo will ever choose me." His mother gently lifted his chin. "Fernando, you are loving and kind. Any flamingo would be lucky to have you." "But I don't know how to dance." Looking down at his feet again, he cried, "Why can't you move more gracefully? Why do I have to be the flamingo with two left feet?" "Fernando, there is nothing wrong with your feet. It's all in your head." "Something's wrong with my head?" Fernando cried. "In your head. Stop thinking of what could go wrong. Practice, your feet will dance." Just want to make sure that you see all the pictures. So pretty. Oh, by the way, that's why I wore pink today. So, wading into the shallows of the lake, Fernando watched the flamingos practice. Moving together, they were twisting, turning, and scratching their heads. They were bending and kicking and stretching their wings. They made it look so easy. After watching, Fernando moved to a more secluded part of the shallows. Taking in a deep breath, he started walking and lifting his legs. But he knew he needed more. He needed some cool dance moves to be chosen. So, standing tall, stretching out his wings, he stepped forward with one leg and kicked his other one out to the side. Bringing that leg down, he kicked out the other leg. He started flapping his wings up and down and moving his head side to side. "I'm dancing," he cried happily. "Now for my twists and..." Do you think you know what's going to happen next? Kersplat. Head over heels, he splashed face down into the water. Embarrassed, Fernando slowly waded to the shoreline, where some of the flamingos were laughing. That wasn't very nice, was it? "There's two left feet, Fernando. Give it up, Twinkle Toes. No flamingo will ever choose you." The teasing and laughter was still ringing in his ears when his mother called out to him, Fernando, you should be proud of yourself. You did see me fall, right? Those flamingos are right. I might as well give up. My feet don't dance. Hugging her son, she whispered, patience. Dance with your heart. Your feet will follow. And don't worry about the other flamingos. Be yourself. It took time and it wasn't easy, but Fernando's heart and feet were dancing, and his confidence grew. Now he just needed to work on his feathers because brighter colors would attract more attention. So, wading into the water and stomping his feet, he brought shrimp and tiny plankton to the surface. Then, turning his head upside down, he scooped the food into his bill. A few weeks later, Fernando was happy with his new rosy pink feathers. Well, the dance on the water was about to begin when his mom said, Fernando, you've worked hard. Be proud of yourself and just be you. It did feel good, but still a little nervous as he waded into the water. He kept changing his one legged stance, but noticed some of the flamingos were sleeping. How can they be so relaxed? He could almost hear his mom. Don't worry about the others. Focus on what you can do. Sorry. Closing his eyes and letting his mind dance through his routine, he was finally ready. Spreading his wings out to his side, moving his head back and forth, kicking his legs, he felt good. He added a bend and a twist, up and again, down again. He was dancing and dancing with his heart. Then, without warning, Fernando's feet slipped, kersplat, splashing face first into the water. He knew his chances to find a mate were over. Embarrassed, he turned a brilliant shade of red, which caught the eye of one particular female, Felicia. Quickly, Felicia flew to Fernando to help him up. Before Fernando had a chance to say anything, Felicia said, I choose you. Surprised, Fernando's feathers turned even a brighter shade of red. Looking shyly at Felicia, he questioned, why would you choose me? Smiling, she jokingly replied, you were the biggest splash on the dance floor. Fernando shook his head and laughed. So, I guess you could say I fell for you. It was a perfect match, and in a few days they built a mud nest near the water. Felicia laid her one egg, and together they took turns sitting on it. 30 days later, they were the proud parents of a gray, downy feathered son, Philippe. Is that not the cutest? A few weeks later, while dancing with Felicia and Philippe, Fernando sighed happily. There is nothing better than this. Not bad for a Flamingo with two left feet. I love that picture. And there are some fun facts here about the flamingo family. I won't read them all to you because I'll probably run out of time. But if you were to get this book, then you could read all about flamingos. The end. You know, I am so proud of my friend Patti Bonesteel. She worked very hard on this, and she's still working hard on it. And hopefully, she'll come to the library that I live near soon and read the story. So, Patti, congratulations. You are a great author and a great friend. Boys and girls, I hope you enjoyed it. See you next time.